I think Vitaly decided that he could come here and make content like that is because the Filipinos are very nice people, kind-hearted, genuine people, and always smiling. I genuinely just wanted to have a conversation.
Yeah, Vitaly definitely made a mistake because he was assuming that Philippines, obviously, like in general, Filipinos are very nice, very friendly, very welcoming. And he thought that he could just, make fun and like disrespect Filipinos in their own country. You fucking crazy, bro. So yeah, watching Unlock Philippines, follow him on YouTube actually. His name, I think his YouTube channel is Unlock Philippines. So yeah, go give him a follow if you're watching this video right now. Yeah, I remember watching him confronting Vitaly, and that was very nice of him to like defend Filipinos, and also he did it in a way that was very positive. He wasn't trying to use violence or anything. He was just using his words, trying to encourage him or trying to persuade him to stop doing it. But Vitaly was like getting aggro, dude, and yeah, that was big shout out to Unlock Philippines, man. Go subscribe to his channel. He's actually subscribed to my channel as well, too.
Say, why do you feel the need to make this content harassing people when you could be making content helping people out?
Guys, this is a type of video that we are not used to it. We needed to do this knowing that this affects everybody that loves the country. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is JERiCK Cabrera, and
so his name is Eric Cabrera from Las Vegas. Okay.
I am from Las Vegas.
For how long have you been in the Philippines?
I've been here in Manila for just over a month.
A lot of people have...
Damn, he's only been there for a month? And he's the one that came out to Vitaly. Damn. All right.
watched a video, you standing for Filipinos, you confronting a YouTuber well known as Vitaly, who is in the country, messing up, disrespecting the people. And I'm gonna go direct to the question, what made you stand for Filipinos?
I think the reason why I felt the need to confront Vitaly on how he's been acting recently is, one, seeing it happening locally because other YouTubers are reporting on it. I think that hopefully it stands as encouragement that as long as you're big enough to stand up to someone that's actively bullying people, hopefully it sends a message to other content creators that they cannot come here to the Philippines and repeat that behavior. Similar to how Johnny Somali is acting in South Korea, we don't want that here in the Philippines.
What was your reaction when you saw the videos for the first time?
There was a content creator named Atozi who put out a video on it, and at first, because in the videos his pranks started pretty mild, but he's escalating because he's not getting the reaction that he wants. So my reaction to seeing this content is that if somebody doesn't step in, it's going to continue escalating until something really bad happens.
And what was your reaction when you saw him for the first time?
In person?
Yes.
So walking up to him, I genuinely just wanted to have a conversation about it man to man and say,
Yeah, watching the video too, he was very calm about the whole situation. Like he was really just trying to talk to him, like asking him a question. And Vitaly was like getting like frustrated and annoyed. So he was trying to escalate it to, violence. But what's his name? Eric? He was very calm throughout the whole thing.
why do you feel the need to make this content harassing people when you could be making content helping people out? So my reaction meeting him in person is that he was very defensive, and I think that arrogance can only take you so far in your journey as a content creator, and at some point it would be good to start offering something of value instead of taking from people. The reason that I think Vitaly decided that he could come here and make content like that is because the Filipinos are very nice people, kind-hearted, genuine people, and always smiling. And I believe that there's two types of people in this world: the people that see that and they enjoy it and they share it, and then there's the people that would like to take advantage of that kindness. I think that Vitaly has it in his head that he can come here and try to be a celebrity like Jake Paul or something because maybe his career is not going so well. As far as my experience here in the Philippines and why, like, what made me come here. So I traveled to Thailand 2 years ago and I made a channel named Unlock Thailand there, just documenting my travels. And then I had gone back to America for a few years, and something in me told me that I should go exploring Asia more. And so the reason that I wanted to come here to Manila is because there's very hardworking people here. And it's inspiring when you come here as somebody who maybe you're not surrounded by ambitious people, that everywhere you look here in BGC, there's people pursuing education. They're working long hours for their careers. And it's genuinely helpful when you show up in a place where everybody seems to be hustling. And so it definitely is motivating. And my experience here is that as a foreigner, when you show up here in the Philippines, especially for the first time, all of the locals are very helpful and welcoming to you.
What is
Yeah, because Filipinos, they love foreigners, dude. Like when they see somebody from different countries visiting the Philippines, like the initial reaction is very welcoming, very friendly, because they just Filipinos are just nice and kind people, and for people like Vitaly, like they take advantage of that, and it's so sad that like stuff like this happens. Especially like people are innocent, dude. Like the security guards, the old lady, and like whoever the victims are of the prank. Like it's not even a prank. It's not even funny. It was just very, very disrespectful, and yeah, it's very sad.
I mean, what is about Filipinos or even the Philippines that made
Yeah, and this guy came in the right time though, because he's only been in the Philippines for a month, and yeah, he went viral, dude. Like he got a lot of like subscribers, and then now he's starting his like YouTube channel, Unlock Philippines. Yeah, go subscribe to him because he's making some moves.
you to stand to defend not just like the foreigners, but of course the people here, especially the Filipinos?
Seeing the videos of how Johnny Somali is treating people in South Korea, I noticed that there's not really anyone sticking up for that. And
I've actually never seen Johnny Somali's like videos in Korea and Japan. I think I've seen like a little bit of like clips. I've heard of him, but I don't know what he did. Apparently, he's a lot worse than Vitaly.
so that's something I've been following for a little while. And when I came across Vitaly's content here, it just made me realize that when he is messing with the guards here, these people, they're in shock because they're not used to being interacted with someone whose intentions aren't good. And I think it's more about standing up to a bully and letting them know that that's unacceptable behavior. And what is it about the Philippines or the locals here that made me want to do that? I would do that a million times if I could, just because of how everybody here seems like they would give their shirt off of their back to accommodate a friend. And so I hope that if there was ever a circumstance where I was in trouble, that people would also stand for me the same way that I would for them.
How do you feel about your reaction after you confronted him?
To be honest, there was quite a few people, especially your followers, that almost immediately after I got home started sending me very positive messages and thanking me for going out and doing that. As far as replaying it in my head, not necessarily. I will say I did have a good amount of adrenaline going, but that's just natural anytime you have a confrontation. But a part of it really broke my heart a little bit because just seeing how you can look someone face to face and you can explain to them what you're doing is wrong, and they will walk away with their head up high acting like they've done nothing is just...
Yeah, that's the thing with people like that too. Like Vitaly is very narcissistic, so when he thinks about his actions, like he doesn't really think about how it affects others. And also he probably apparently he doesn't really care about the consequences either because he wasn't really taking it seriously. And sometimes when you try to talk reason with people like that, it's very hard because you're just talking to like a wall. Like they're not listening to you. They don't care about what you're saying. So as much as you want to help people or trying to change their mind or trying to change their actions, people like that will never change until they want to change for themselves. Like you can't force people to change.
Just really pathetic to me.
You have mentioned about John Somali, right? And we know what he did back in Japan and South Korea. What advices would you give to other live streamers?
This was actually the exact same advice that I was originally going to give to Vitaly last night. And it's that you will get a lot more attention in the long run if that's your main goal, and you'll make better, longer lasting connections and create something more fruitful for other people and yourself if when you enter a new country, you respect the citizens, you respect the laws, and you show up and try to offer value to the citizens instead of using them for clout.
Yeah, like actually give people value. Because when you're creating content that is like based on like negativity, yes, you could go viral, but then you're not really building a real like following or like community. They're just there for like the quick reaction or whatever they get, right? Like that little rush that they get from watching like negativity and like dumb shit, basically. So if you really want to build a real community, real followers, real subscribers that are actually there for you, like give them value. Give them something positive, something that can actually, like when they watch your videos, like they actually feel good. Yeah, so for all the creators out there, even for myself too, like I try to make content that is positive, uplifting, like entertaining, you know, like make it funny or whatever. I do my best, but like sometimes I do want to react to stuff like this because, you know, like spreading awareness, and also like, I'm not gonna lie, like, hey, sometimes for the views as well too. But even if I react to stuff like this, I still want to like make it light and make it positive, even though like the content I'm reacting to is necessarily not that. Yeah, I do my best to make it, you know, add value, basically. Yeah.
That is my advice to any streamer coming to a different country. Just treat people with respect, learn the culture. People here in the Philippines.
And not just any streamer too, anybody. Like, even if you're not a content creator, if you go to a different country, yeah, you should be respecting the people, the culture. Yeah, don't act like you own the place because, you know, sometimes Americans, I hear that, you know, Americans can be rude, or like maybe it's just because like we're like Americans are very direct, but like, you know, just show people respect, man. Like, just be nice, be kind. You don't own the place. You're a visitor. So be respectful to any country that you go to.
They're very welcoming. They'll teach you the language. They'll teach you the culture. Very happy to do so. So I just recommend come here with good intentions or stay home.
Do you think
Exactly.
other foreigners, they know that the Filipinos are super kind? You think they're taking this for granted?
I think that
Yeah, some.
as a foreigner myself, before I ever traveled to Asia, it's not broadcasted as much in America, so you don't see it. But I think that's why it's important to make sure that when you're coming here to make content, to show people the good in the Philippines and showcase the hospitality that's offered naturally by the locals.
And 1 month in the Philippines, have you gone to any other places before, I mean, besides Manila?
No, I've just been here in Manila. I tend to work a lot. I came here to the Philippines to start a YouTube channel, and it's actually going to be named Unlock Philippines. So I'm excited to.
Yeah, so go subscribe to him. Unlocked Philippines. Go search his channel. He just started it. Yeah, he's also a subscriber to this channel too, which is dope. Like he commented on the video of me reacting to him confronting Vitaly, which is very awesome. So thank you, and yeah, subscribe to him.
To be starting that. And on that channel, I do want to document travels to some of the more popular islands around here.
Okay. What is the first the first island that you're planning to travel to?
I've heard really good things about Cebu.
Yeah, Cebu's nice.
What message do you have to the Filipinos that supported you since they saw the video?
First of all, I just want to say thank you very much for reaching out with all the thoughtful messages. To all of the people saying thank you, I believe that it's just the right thing to do. It doesn't matter what country you're in. If you see people being bothered or harassed in public, step in if you're able to, especially if it's safe to do so. And I'm very, very honored to be so welcomed here in the Philippines.
Okay, brother, once again, man, thank you so much, and I'm pretty sure the whole foreign community is proud of what you did, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. God bless you. This happened like a day before. Yesterday, this was yesterday, but I'm pretty sure you're watching the video. Today is Thursday. You know, I just want to say, as a content creator, you know, if you come into the Philippines, respect the culture, respect the people. You know, it's
Exactly.
not because people, they're kind. It's not because people, they're always smiling at you that you want to do views or whatever, because for me, there's no reason. Seeing all those videos, man, it made me like, what kind of human being are you for you to come and them just disrespect the country like that, the people? You don't do this anywhere, not just in the Philippines. If you go to any other country, you cannot go to a foreign country to disrespect the people because of views. That is not allowed. Okay, guys?
Yeah, like stop using people for like, you know, content. If you're gonna be going to countries and disrespecting people, it's just like it's not acceptable. And just like in general too, like even if you're not a content creator, like be respectful, man. Like even if you don't agree with people, like just be kind. You know, we don't all have to agree with everything, but we have to stay respectful and kind to everybody.
But once again, I just want to say, guys, thank you so much, I think, for the support. Please check JERiCK, content channel, which is going to be in the description below. And for me, I was really like proud, happy when I saw him confronting the guy. To all foreigners coming to the Philippines, once again, whatever reason you're here in the country, respect the culture, respect the people. You want to have the best time here, you're going to have the best time. As long as once you put your foot outside, you don't look grumpy. You say hi to the people, you greet the people. If you do that, you're definitely going to have the best vacation ever in your life. But if you come here to mess up with the people, you definitely won't enjoy your vacation. I don't know what's happening now with Vitaly. I don't know if he left the country. I don't know if he is inside. But any other news, guys, I will post on my Facebook. Please go and check it out.
But anyways, yeah, shout out to all the foreigners, content creator that's like in the Philippines too. Like I follow a few and I enjoy their content, man. Like they're just, you know, like they're just traveling, having fun, you know, enjoying the culture, enjoying the food. Yeah, like that's the kind of creators that like I follow, that I look up to. Yeah, and that's why I do react to a lot of like Philippine content, because I'm Filipino myself, but I've been in the US for more than 20 years. And the reason why I want to like get back into like my roots, because I do want to live back in the Philippines someday. And me starting, well, I've had this YouTube channel for a while, but me creating Filipino content is like me getting ready for my like travels back in the Philippines. And for now, I'm just gonna have to react to content because I can't physically be there. But hopefully in the next couple years, I will be there, living there, and make content there. And that's why I'm doing my best. I'm starting. I'm creating content. And yeah. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.